Hello and welcome to the channel update, October 2020 edition with me, BringItDon. I've decided instead of trying to hit the first of the month whenever I do my channel updates, I'm going to strive for the first weekend instead, because I usually have more time on the weekends and I have to edit the channel updates by splicing the video with the audio, and sometimes splicing the audio with the audio, depending on how it goes. But anyway, for this channel update, we'll follow the same formula: current content, future content, miscellaneous news after that. So I am currently playing Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning, which is going to take us a very long time to complete. It's, 26, 27 episodes in, and I've done maybe a fifth of the game, if that. So no telling how long that's going to take. I suspect it might take us until late November, early December. And I'm also playing through Baldur's Gate 2's Two Possessives, that's hard to say. Baldur's Gate 2's The Black Pits expansion, which should only take us a few more days, maybe a week tops to complete, which will take us into our future content. So after Baldur's Gate 2 is done, we're done with Baldur's Gate until the complete release of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not going to play the early access. I'm going to wait till the full release because I don't touch early access titles. So after Baldur's Gate 2 is done, I'm going to jump back into Adam RPG, which I've played once on the channel before, but since I've played, they added a bunch of free content to the base game. They're also currently working on the standalone expansion Trudegrad for it, which is currently in early access. And you can transfer your main character from the base game into the expansion. And so that's my intent. I'm going to play back through the game, show off all the content they've added to the base game with a new character, a better character, and then have that character be transferred into the standalone expansion when that's released. And I'll play that on release, hopefully, if I'm done with the base game for the second playthrough. And then there's a new game that's supposed to be coming out within the next couple of months. It doesn't have a title yet, so I can't give you a name, but it is supposed to be a Metroidvania, and I intend to play that on release. But I believe that Kingdoms of Amalur will get in the way of that, so what I want to do is when that new game releases, I'm going to play that full time and then shift Kingdoms of Amalur to a weekend-only series until I complete that new game. Then once I'm done with the new game, shift Kingdoms of Amalur back to an everyday series, and then when I complete Kingdoms of Amalur, they finally released one of my favorite childhood games for PC, or a digital copy, Freedom Fighters. I don't know if any of you guys remember that game, but I used to rent that game. Whenever I had money, I would go to a movie gallery and rent that game. And they finally released it for digital purchase on the 21st of September, just last month, a few days ago. And if I would have known that they were going to do that, I probably wouldn't have started Kingdoms of Amalur in the first place. I would have just waited until Freedom Fighters came out so I could cover that when it was available. Now let's talk about streams. In case you guys didn't know, I do stream on YouTube, and I try to do it as often as I can, schedule permitting, which is usually confined to the weekends while I'm in school, because I do have school and work. And even that depends on my schedule. Sometimes I can't stream on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday, keep an eye out between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in catching the stream, I treat them kind of as an informal Let's Play. I am currently playing through Star Wars: The Old Republic, The Smuggler's Story. And after that, I have a few ideas for what I want to stream next. So once we complete The Old Republic, I was thinking about going through Titan Quest on the harder difficulties. I know a lot of people wanted to see that. And then I was also thinking about Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced on an emulator. And then there's also the game Outward I was interested in streaming as well. I really enjoyed that game, and I haven't had the chance to complete it yet. I also have a couple of special streams scheduled. I'm planning on doing a stream on Halloween, or a Halla stream, if you will. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet, but I do want to play something scary or some sort of horror title. I am leaning towards Alien Isolation, but I might end up putting a poll up on a community post, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested in voting and watching the stream. And then in November, Extra Life has their stream charity day, and I want to do an extended stream for that as well. That'll be a charity stream. I probably won't do the full 24 hours because I'm getting a little too old for that, I think. But we'll see when the time comes. I might put up a schedule for that, like what games I plan on playing and when, like certain allotments throughout the day. So like, I don't know, like 11 to 12 will be FTL, and then 2 to 3 will be Dungeon of the Endless or something like that. It'll probably be a bunch of indie titles, a bunch of roguelites and roguelikes. So keep your eyes open for that as well if you're interested. And now into more miscellaneous news. I'm going to give you guys some channel statistics. I haven't done this in a while, but I just broke 3,400 subscribers, which is fantastic. it wasn't that long ago that I only had 28 subscribers for about 8 months until Pathfinder came out. Some of you guys were around then, and I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. I must be doing something right. I also broke 100,000 views for the month. I've actually broken 100,000 views a couple of times now because it keeps dropping back down to about 90. Before that, my average was like between 60 and 70,000 views per month, but hitting 100,000 views for a channel my size, I think, is extremely impressive. I'm very, very happy with where the channel's at and where it's going. Channel growth is very consistent. I was averaging 150 to 170 subscribers per month, and the past couple of months it's been about 200. So channel is definitely headed in a very good direction, and I'm really excited about it. And I don't know, it feels good. It feels good to see that progress and to share it with you guys, because y'all are the reason why I have that progress in the first place, why I have that growth. And I don't know, maybe one day the channel will be something special. I mean, it's already something special to me, but I don't know, maybe if I get really lucky, a good roll of the dice, I'll be able to do it full time or something when I'm done with school. That would be the bee's knees. But yeah, I just wanted to gush on the channel for a little bit. I appreciate you guys being a part of the channel and the community. I'm glad to have you guys along for the ride and joining me on my adventures through all of these games. I like interacting with people that have similar interests and passions as me, so I like reading and responding to comments, and I do read and respond to every comment. It might take me a little while because YouTube doesn't always do the best job of notifying me when I get a comment, but I will get around to it, hopefully, eventually. Because I have to manually shift through all my comments to the Creator Studio sometimes to find them. Speaking of comments, you can't post links. I have it set up so that if you post a link, it will immediately get blocked, and I don't look at those. I usually just delete them because I get a lot of bots on my channel, a lot of online dating bots, like single girls and something, I don't know, a bunch of weird bot links. So don't post links because it's going to get blocked and probably deleted. I'm not going to look at it. Also, some people like to go to other channels and spam their channels, and that's rude. Don't post to your channel and other people's channels. That's inconsiderate and not cool. And I think that's about it for the channel update. If there was anything I forgot to mention, I'll post it in a comment down below, so check that out if you're interested. But before I go, it's time for some shameless self-advertisement. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel beyond just liking, commenting, and subscribing, the standard YouTube fare, I do have a Patreon and channel membership set up. The rewards are the same across the board, so it's whichever one you're more comfortable with. And that will go towards keeping the channel going, in case like hardware on my PC goes out, so I can continue to record, allow me to keep up with some of the latest and greatest games, so like the new game that's coming out within the next couple of months, Baldur's Gate 3 when that's released, Wrath of the Righteous next year as well. But don't feel obligated to. If you can't afford it, it's fine. If you don't want to, that's also fine. No content will ever be blocked behind a paywall. The rewards are all non-content related. There's a Discord reward. There's channel membership only posts as a reward, things like that. Getting some characters named after you if you request it in certain games. So like XCOM, if I ever get around to playing that. Little things like that. Things that are within my budget and within my available schedule. So nothing too fancy, but it's there. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the channel update altogether. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I don't have a script. I normally write a bullet point checklist, so hopefully I got all the wickets taken care of this time around. If not, feel free to check out the comments section because I'll post anything else down there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic Orktober, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play.